It's the most wonderful time of the year. Welcome to Teacup for One. My name is Matt and I have 2 degrees and we are back here at Canada's Wonderland for the opening night of Winterfest. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been here the past 2 winters and it's one of my, not even one of my, it is my favorite event. It is the sole reason, truthfully, that I have a season's pass here at Canada's Wonderland because Winterfest is absolutely magical. It is the closest that I get as a Disney Parks fan, as a Canadian Disney Parks fan, to getting a pseudo Disney theme park experience close to me without having to go to Florida. Now, Canada's Wonderland is a great park the rest of the year if you like rides. The problem is, I don't like rides. I like entertainment, I like atmosphere, I like meeting characters, I like themed food, and all of that comes to the forefront at Winterfest because they can't have any of the rides open, or they can't have many of the rides open because #safety concerns, but what they can do is give you a magical winter experience. Now, we're here on opening night, but I do plan to be here quite a bit throughout the season, but this is just kind of a quick intro to the event for this year. Specifically, I'm curious to see if there's anything new. Looking at the entertainment offerings, it seems like a lot of stuff is returning, which I'm not complaining about because the entertainment here at Winterfest is top tier. Although, what seems to be the newest is food. So, I have about 2 hours tonight here in the park. I want to see what I can taste that's brand new for this year, and I invite you to come with me. Even if some of the entertainment's the same, I feel like some of the shopping might be new for this year, so let's check it out. This is actually really nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's embroidered. It says Winterfest. How much is it? Never mind. You know what? Gnomes have been trending this year, and I'm here for it. Ooh. This is new for this year. Now, fun fact, actually, I was here last year and I recorded a video that never saw the light of day that I'm very tempted to just release a year later on the channel. Anyway, part of that video, a goal I set for myself was to find an ornament or something, anything for sale in the park that was under 10 bucks. I found a similar but not identical Eiffel Tower ornament to this. I think it was $8 or $9. Let's see how much it is this year. Once more, $9.99. Worth it. This right here is the best deal you're going to get in the park. Look at how beautiful this is. $10. This, you can get this at Dollarama for $3, $4. Maybe it's not silver. You can make it silver though, using Dollarama supplies. And it's 20 bucks. Sometimes things don't make sense, but it's okay because you can end up with a beautiful Parisian ornament for super cheap. Well, that is absolutely delightful. I didn't realize, well, I knew Cool Yule came back for this year. Context, Cool Yule is that show behind me in front of the giant tree. This is my 3rd year coming to Winterfest. This is every year, it's in a different place. And I actually kind of love it here. I feel like it's central. One thing that I'm kind of salty about is I'm pretty sure they got rid of the Trolley show this year, and that was my favorite show last year.
All aboard! Tickets, please, tickets! Well, you coming? It never takes a rest!
Flying through the mountains and the snow.
You can ride for free
if you just say yes. Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Express.
You bet! I gotta get
But maybe your friends out there
Say, lend me a call.
out there.
He's really
I
red, but don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Trying to intimidate them.
Oh, no, they're in the audience!
Oh, what fun it is to ride a one-horse open sleigh.
But either way, Cool Yule, it's more spectacle. The tree is gorgeous. The cast is huge. The singing is great. The dancing is great. It's got this fun retro 1970s holiday vibe going for it. If you want to see more coverage of it, you can watch my video from last year. But now, I want to see if there's anything new here. One of my favorite Winterfest spots for food, the Holiday Dining Hall. During the year, no matter what the event is, I find that this space, it's not always called the Holiday Dining Hall, but this space is always one of the best just for quality food, especially if you have one of the dining plans. Now, it seems like this year they have a mix of things that are coming back alongside things that are either new or things I've never seen before. And behold, this is the holiday turkey sandwich. It's been here for as long as I've been coming to Winterfest, which is now in 3 years. The biggest difference with the sandwich this year is that they've actually switched to a green bun, which I definitely recognize from Halloween Haunt, because this is the same bun that they had on the Frankenstein beef brisket sandwich burger thing over at the Lazy Bear Lounge. I actually thought it was funny that on the menu it said a crunchy or a crusty green bun, and my first thought was, is it crunchy because it's left over from October? Who knows? I feel like the actual answer is that they probably were thinking ahead and thought, let's order a bunch of green buns that we can use for both special events of the year. But either way, the sandwich is now in a green bun. But the bun doesn't matter, because the real star of this dish is the turkey. Look at that. They carved it directly off of the turkey carcass. Fresh, delicious. This is always one of the best things to eat every year. And technically, I guess it's new because it has a Halloween bun. I was just about to start eating my sandwich, and I noticed on the paper there's a hidden Mickey, but then I remembered this isn't a Disney theme park, so it's definitely not that. Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Matt Reviews Theme Park Foods, coming to you today from Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland with a holiday staple. Today we are trying the Merry Christmas Turkey Sandwich. It is freshly sliced turkey breast on a crusty green bun left over from the Halloween event, alongside mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce. Let's give it a try. Here we go. It's good. It's good. I mean, if you like Merry, and if you like Christmas, and if you like turkey, and if you like sandwiches, and if you like artificially colored bread left over from Halloween, you will like this. Well, that sandwich was absolutely delicious, but I'm not done eating yet, because one of the most, I would dare to say, one of the most anticipated new things this year is actually a food item. Just while we're walking through here, I want to draw your attention to these faux stained glass displays that all display different winter holidays from around the world. Sidebar, if you're interested in winter holidays from around the world, might I suggest my delightful Happy Holidays holiday sweater that just made its way onto my Etsy store. So you're going to notice that there's 5 this year. There's 3 on this side, 2 on this side. One of them is missing. I was convinced that the one that was missing was actually this one, the one that is informing us about Chinese New Year, because this specifically was designed for the Year of the Rat, which was, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? So I was convinced this had to be the year that they either updated this one or got rid of it entirely. Lo and behold, they got rid of one entirely, but not that one. Ooh, I'm just going to stop here. Look at this. For, I believe, $15 this year, you can get a refillable thermos, and you got unlimited hot chocolate the night that you buy that thermos every 15 minutes. And if you bring it back for another night of Winterfest, the refills aren't free, but they're only $2. So I am planning to get one eventually. I just didn't think it was a good value for tonight, because I'm only here for like 2 hours, and I want to optimize my 15-minute hot chocolate. I'll probably do it when I come back with Alex. Oh, spoiler alert, I'm going to be back here with Alex from the Teacup for One Movie Club doing a whole food day. Just eating as much as we possibly can, because one of the main draws of Winterfest is food. And one of the things Alex is really good at is eating. So we are just coming across the bridge here near Wonder Mountain to go to what during the year is Manchu Walk. The past 2 Winterfests has been the home of the bread bowls. This year, it's a brand new thing. We're going to Seasons Spuds. All right, and I have secured my first ever, and maybe only ever, loaded baked potato bowl. Now, I was surprised, like pleasantly surprised. They have a whole slew of what seem to be freshly baked potatoes that they do actually cut open for you and smash down. Just like looking at the pictures, part of me thought, is this like one of those frozen TGI Friday potato skin situations? But no, like it's a legit baked potato, and then you get to pick what you want to put on it. I picked everything, so we're going with cheese, green onion, bacon, sour cream. One thing, and I mean, this is kind of my fault for being a too polite Canadian, I specifically asked for the potato chowder baked potato bowl, because that's an option. You can get a baked potato bowl just as it is, the way I got it, or you can get it with like all the toppings, plus you can get one of those soups drizzled over top of it, like the seafood chowder, the beef stew, or the potato chowder. And I wanted to go all in. I wanted to go for the full potato experience. But when I asked the guy for the potato chowder baked potato bowl, he second guessed it. He was like, with the potato and with cheese, and I said, yeah. And then I just got a normal baked potato. But like a part of me was also craving just a normal potato without soup on top of it. So either way, I'm too polite, and I'm excited to try this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Matt Reviews Theme Park Foods, coming to you live from Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland with a brand new item that is brand new for this year. This is the smashed baked potato bowl. So they took a baked potato, they cut it open, they smashed it down, and they loaded it with all the baked potato things. Bacon bits, green onions, cheese, sour cream. Let's try it. It's good. I mean, if you like baking, and if you like potatoes, and if you like smashing things, and if you like bowls, you will like this. You can't really mess something like this up assuming that you get the ingredients at decent quality. And yeah, it's a good quality potato. It's actual bacon that they're using for the bacon bits, which makes a huge difference. It's good quality sour cream. I don't know if I would recommend getting this as your main dish, especially if you're on the dining plan, but I don't think it's a waste of money. In fact, I paid the $15 for this, and I'm not mad. I mean, outside of a theme park, I probably would be, but for theme park food, $15, I think it's perfectly reasonable for like how good this is. All right, I've just finished my loaded baked potato. My one piece of constructive criticism, because I'm sure all the Cedar Fair execs are watching this, is just to ensure that the potato is like piping hot. It wasn't cold, it was warm, and the cheese didn't melt. It was still delicious, because cheese is always delicious, but like if the cheese could have been melty, game changer. But now we have just about an hour before the event closes for the night, and I want to try to get in two shows. Now, neither of them are new for this year, but they are both, well, it's hard to say any one show is better than another. They're two personal favorites for me. So the first show that we're heading to is the 3-person retelling of A Christmas Carol. This one is just very near and dear to my heart. I love A Christmas Carol. Winterfest was one of the first events I came to when things started to reopen post 2020, and seeing this production of Christmas Carol, that's one of the first times I saw live performers after a year and a half. And so I love this show. Oh my God, guys. The elf on a shelf is here. The elf is here with a shelf. I can sit on a shelf with the elf. Hello, elf friend. Oh my gosh. Take an Elfie. Here we go.
What? An Elfie?
Oh my gosh, the hot gossip is coming in here. Oh my God, no word of a lie. That is the highlight of this event for me. I got to meet the elf on a shelf. And then we took an Elfie, and she whispered some very naughty elf secrets into my ear. Like not literally, but like that's what the photos look like. And we've made it to the What's the Dickens stage, and we can probably get a front row spot.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Winterfest!
Yay!
Thank you. We are the Winterfest Street Players, and today we are excited to present to you our version of that classic holiday tale, A Christmas Carol!
Woo!
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge! Oh, wow. Scrooge couldn't believe his eyes. It was his dead partner, Marley!
Ooh, every little thing is going to be all right.
And he told Scrooge that he came from the place where all were doomed to a life of suffering.
Service Ontario! I present you with this present, for I am the ghost of Christmas present.
No, you're the ghost of Christmas present, as in Christmas right now.
Well, then it should be called the ghost of Christmas right now.
No, the ghost of Christmas present presented Scrooge with his present.
You mean the present that I'm presently presenting?
No, the present is the present.
Well, duh, of course the present is the present. It's right here.
No, the present isn't the present. The present is the present you're presently presenting.
What?
I don't know. Third base! And as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone. God bless us, everyone.
and to all a good night.
Oh my gosh, I love that show so much. It's so goofy, it's so much fun. And every year I watch it, I think next year I want to try to audition for it. But now it's time to go see a show that I would absolutely stand no chance of being cast in, the Christmas acrobatic show. I think it's called like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, but not that at all. Come with me. Oh, this is one of my favorite things they do every Winterfest. They have these communal fire pits. If you can get a spot, which is always easier said than done, you can warm your hands near the fire while enjoying a delicious hot holiday beverage. Ooh, there's a band. It's like not characters or anything. It's literally just musicians performing. This might qualify as either something new or something I've never seen at Winterfest before.
I wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. I wish you a Merry Christmas, baby. And such happiness in a coming year. Love, love.
Well, that show is just as adorable as it was last year, if not more so. Seriously, if you're a fan of A+ Broadway level production design, beautiful costumes, acrobatics like Cirque du Soleil style acrobatics, and elves singing golden era musical theater songs with Christmas lyrics, that is the show for you. So we're in like the main gift shop. It is Gnome Central. Once again, gnomes are trending. Gnome ornament, gnome on a shelf, Merry Christmas Gnomey, gnome for the holidays, tall gnome, short gnome, gnome pillow, gnome that's the height of a small child, ceramic Christmas tree gnome, hanging with my gnomies. It's not gnome themed, but I'm getting the scarf. Pizza and joy. I'm assuming it says Merry Christmas. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my holiday kitchen. Today we will be making pizza to go with my new scarf. This is interesting. It says resting Grinch face. Reason that's interesting, there's no Dr. Seuss branding on this, and I can't say why I know this, but the word Grinch is trademarked. Everything surrounding Grinch and how the Grinch stole Christmas is very much protected by copyright, and the Seuss estate is on top of unlicensed merchandise using that word. On a totally unrelated note, check out my Etsy store. And just like that, it is 10 o'clock, which means our first visit to Winterfest of this season has come to a close. Now, we didn't do a ton today, but we did skim the surface, and I got to experience kind of some of the new stuff that they have here, mostly the food. But truthfully, it is a lot of the same stuff that they've had at Winterfest for the past 2 years, which in some ways I'm not complaining, because I mean, why improve on something that's otherwise perfect? I do plan to come back a bunch more times. Maybe this is the year I'll actually try skating. Maybe this is the year I'll make cookies with Mrs. Claus. Maybe this is the year that I'll finally meet Santa. Seriously, even though there's not a ton of new stuff, there is so much to see and do at Winterfest that I can't wait to come back. But for now, friends, this concludes the first Winterfest episode of the season. And if you want to be the first to know when I do more Winterfest videos, or just videos talking about the holidays, Disney, Shakespeare, cats, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you haven't subscribed already, it is so easy. All you have to do is click on my face. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. My name is Matt, and I have 2 degrees, and that's the Teacup for 1.